Hello, I'm Fred Rowe from Fly Fishing Guide Service. I've been teaching, guiding, writing, and lecturing on fly fishing since 1982. Well, let's get to this week's fly fishing report. Alright, well, spring is definitely springing in the eastern Sierras, and that goes true for the upper elevations. Well, Hot Creek, Upper Owens, we can drive out there and we can fish. Weak till opener, but guess what? We can still drive up and those waters are open year round. So Hot Creek, well, it's fishing good. It's starting to get pressure. A lot of guys are realizing they can get up there and fish before it gets too crowded. So it's starting to pick up a little bit of fishing pressure, but it's not slowing down the fishing. Well, what are the fish feeding on? Well, they're feeding on scuds, they're feeding on hydropsyche caddis, they're feeding on blue wing olive mayfly nymphs, and they're feeding on midges. So what flies am I fishing up there? Well, for me, I like to fish tiger midges, the zebra midge, and then the beadhead flashback, pheasant tail nymph, and olive quildigons. All right, let's head over to the Upper Owens River. Well, we're kind of in between the winter trophy rainbows and the spring cutthroats, but there's still an occasional big rainbow in the creek, and there's occasional big resident brown trout to be caught. But the bulk of what everybody's catching are 8 to 10, maybe 12-inch wild browns and the occasional wild rainbow that are in there. Okay, what are they feeding on? Well, the big fish, I'm still throwing the stoner nymph and the green gold prince nymph in a size 12. But for the smaller fish, yeah, same thing as I use everywhere else. I'm fishing with the gold ribbed hares there, the beadhead flashback pheasant tail, the olive quildigon. Okay, let's head down the hill, talk about the Lower Owens River. Well, I'm checking flows every day because at some point DWP is going to fix the problem with the dam at Hayway, and those flows are going to jump up, and not just a little bit, but way up, 600-700 CFS, because they got to get Crawley ready for spring runoff, because they don't want the flows to go over the dam, because they're protecting a fish down below that's native to our area, a tui chub. Okay, but let's talk about fishing on the Lower Owens. Well, the water's a tad off color, and the fishing has slowed down just a hair compared to what it was a week or two ago. But what are we fishing with? Well, same things in there. Olive quildigons, the beadhead flashback pheasant tail, hot spot pheasant tail. One of my clients, bumped into him on the river. He's been fishing a pattern I haven't fished for a year or two. He was fishing the olive quill bodied RS2 and getting a bunch of fish on that. So anything that's imitating the blue wing olives, that's what's working there right now. Bishop Creek Canal, well, it was fishing good, but all of a sudden the water's gone up and off color, so we're not fishing there again until it gets nice looking. But if you are going to fish it, try something dark like black or brown woolly buggers. Well, this has been Fred Rowe from Fly Fishing Guide Service. I can be found on Instagram, Facebook, or every Tuesday at Mahogany Smoked Meats, or you can always find me on lpptv.us.